Ducky traders, welcome. We have gold, shining not so bright. This is the best way to put it. We've had the farm payrolls come out. Bad, not as bad as expected. Slowing down the collapse or starting the recovery. And I think that's the best way to look at it. Let's get to the chart. Sorry, this chart will tell you, okay, silver, you're just still being boring. We spoke about this today, how the market was pretty boring this week. Okay, look at this baby. Let's zoom in, because here it doesn't look so bad. You think, oh, whatever. But no, right now, look at this puppy. Boom. And let's go on the 1 hour. Let's just get you to understand just, yeah, there we go. This gives a far more risk. If you look at that volume, RSI, oversold. And this is the amazing thing about traders. You know, I like trading non-leveraged, non-margined. On gold, I am margined leveraged at the moment, but just a little bit, just enough, just a little taste. And that's why people just overreact, and it's just amazing. Things are bad in the economy, and yet, oh, it's not as bad. You know, you lost one arm, not two. That's good. Good. It's not as bad, but I don't know. It just amazed me. I love trading it. This is the stuff I said this week. That I was even my update like a few hours ago saying things are pretty boring. I mean, things happened this week. Things rallied, but there we go. Look at that. I also said this week too that I needed a reason to buy in, and for me, it's now. I needed to see some sort of shake out. For gold, this is not that volatile. It was just trading around. Let's go back to the 4 hour. I'll let you use 1 hour for placement, but 4 hour for trend. And daily for trend. You just gotta be careful because you zoom out to this and it looks, oh, it doesn't look that much. No. I understand what's going on. The RSI is not oversold in a way, but from a gold's perspective, on the 4 hour, it is still a low RSI. I must admit, I got a bit excited when I got here and I was like, oh, I've got to record this. I just said only a few hours ago that nothing much exciting happened this week, and now this has. I'm like, you guys need to hear this. You guys need to see what's going on when you wake up tomorrow. See what's happening. So yeah, when I saw this week down, I did wonder, second week down, what's next? Wouldn't be surprised if a number of traders use this as an excuse to get out of gold. There'd probably be a large number of shorts from here. Even I'm like that. The close at 1800 is definitely shorting for me. But there is a lot of strength and resistance. In fact, we can draw a nice little trend line. And the reason trend lines work is not so much the human element, it's the amount of robo trading that happens on. So, I mean, they're not exact, so let's not worry if I don't get it exactly under there. But let's just give a good little thing here. And of course, it's, you know, it's that sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Of course I do, this looks right. I'm putting this here because I want to see what happens next. Are we going to go down to, you know, sub-levels? But at the same time, we're around sort of support, you know, resistant level. You can see it here. If this bounces from here, 1750 next week. Quite confident of calling that. 90%. Confidence doesn't mean absolute. Confident. So let's see what happens. So for the moment, I got in some nice long positions. Let's see what happens. I think that this whole idea that it's really bad, but not as bad as we thought, is just not a trading way to do it. I like FX Street, by the way. Feel free to subscribe to them. Free shout to them. And it's funny when we talk percentages because it really is, from a pure numbers point of view, much bigger. I want to find you something else. Of course, Trump will be doing a tweet. You would, well, yeah, of course, he has to. There was another link, and I'm sure this is the same thing. I'm just going in circles now. Sorry, guys. I just would be excited to see this, and I just want to put something up. And the thing is, too, like, it's just, there's something about this I'm just not comfortable with. There's something I believe, and I think that's it. I expected it to be there, and it's there, but it's still not great, and I just... I just can't see this as good news. I could just see it less as bad news. Anyway, that was me. It's a bit rambling tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I had more, bit of a more articulate speech for you. But no, it's really just dumping down, see what happens. There's our line. Let's see what goes on. And we are still very much in an uptrend from these lows. And before that, you could see we were still trading around this level back in February. So I think if we use the word natural, the natural level for gold at the moment is around here. You can see another trading range here. But there's still a lot of gold accumulation going on. There is still issues in the economy, and people are going to want to hedge. And even though as much as I really love Bitcoin and altcoins and do see crypto, not so much as a hedge, more of just a safety haven, there's not a lot of places to hide at the moment. Shares are rallying great and definitely made amazing money off shares. But even I'm sort of thinking how far this can go. So gold, to me, is still not operating as gold should. Gold should be much higher if it was the go-to safe haven, and it just hasn't. And that is a concern for gold in the higher stakes, as in pushing 1900, but dropping back down to like, say, 1500, I do not see in the short term. Anyway, thank you for staying with me. I appreciate it. I am sorry that it's a bit of a ramble-jabbled mess of a cast, but if you were short, good on you. If you were long, I'd hold in there. If you're leveraged, well, that's your own trading strategies. Happy weekend, and I'm going to just see where this puppy goes, because finally, we get some excitement this week, end of week, unless we see Bitcoin do its dance for the next 24 to 48 hours, which I'd love to see, and let's see how that goes.